Oh, geez, new chapter.
Only the founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
A new missive has been delivered to Clyde's chambers. A new quest is available in Alliance reports. New quests are available nearby. Start with Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
They certainly did. So let's learn about that.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses.
No, it's much different.
No. The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less.
So I guess we'd be doing them
And
a
to
favor?
them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp.
In other words, perfect distraction
Rosaria
tactic.
tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal
yeah, that's
is both
something.
the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
I guess they'll die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
That'll be an understatement.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Yeah, thank you all the same.
Much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Alright, let's double back.
Typical nobles.
Let's see what happens.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
I hope you're right.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No, I didn't think so either. That was, in fact, that's not even the
No.
first thing on my mind.
I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Unless he gets you
It's
first.
what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Of course.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
But I am
Make him
Sid.
proud.
And so, destination established. But we're not going to go there yet. Yeah, because since we're coming up on 2 hours, I'm going to take care of the side quests that are currently available. Might as well get those taken care of. So, beginning with kitchen hand, Ivan.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Or Ivan.
Oh, this?
Yeah, the French
It's
pronunciation.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver.
Would I now?
From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff.
You are.
Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine. I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Yeah.
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
Which is?
A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Smells like a
Does
death
the book say
blossom.
anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so... let's head on over to Martha's Rest. Because, yeah, there's more side quests here, too. But for now, we'll focus on the one we're currently doing. So, yeah, let's see if we can find ourselves an answer or two.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't
Flesher. That's one way to describe a butcher.
Welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets. If you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets
Oh,
is
so
what
it's
folk
not
used to call
plants.
them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
So I guess we gotta do it on their own.
Scorpions still live nearby.
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Alright, so we know where we're going. It's a long way out, though. Yeah, how far out we going? Yeah, no obelisk nearby. We're gonna have to hoof it the whole way.
Stay sharp.
And I'll come to you later on down the line.
Oi! You there!
Don't you go causing any trouble.
Alright, into 3 reeds we go. Past some random guy. Over 2 bridges, and then let's find those scorpions. Thankfully for us, it seems to be a pretty straightforward path to get there. Alright, so it looks like right here near the end, or do I have to keep going? Oh, okay, so I can walk through here.
Scorpions.
Then let's do this.
At least I know what I'm up against.
Lowland scorpions, no less. Yeah, show 'em what you can do. And now let's turn it up with the limit break use. Yeah, this will learn ya. And now for the 2 of you. Yeah, go, go, go. Everything you got. Okay, got a little break bar back. Probably won't need it though. Oh, wait a minute, there's still one left. Yeah, you somehow tried to get out of the fight, but it was to no avail. As we finish in style with the Phoenix. And there's our 5 unwanted violets.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
And meanwhile, 10 chunks of warite. Alright, back to Martha's Rest. Oh no, that's right, I gotta go back to the highway. Yeah, we come back to Martha's Rest after that. Alright, let's turn it over to our culinarian.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
We have.
I did indeed.
Yeah, thanks to a little help from the locals. Here you go.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
Remove the poison
You
then.
wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Yeah, if there are poison sacs within, just pull them out or something. Sometime later, and wow, that's black.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm mad.
Yeah, it's like,
Hungry.
you first.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Time for Yvonne to pay the price. Yeah, I guess you didn't get all the poison out of the scorpion tails.
Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses is like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes.
Okay, so you're still alive, thankfully.
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
Wow.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it gives him a shrug.
I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
Provided they can keep
a
it
single
down.
mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
Maybe not.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way to get a lady there, Yvonne. But in any event, we'll take 130 experience points and add to our notoriety. Alright. Another quest we found while we're here. So let's check this one out. Now we're gonna get to this one. Okay, so yeah, let's just keep going this way. The person we need to speak to is over here.
There are new
Hello there, August.
every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself.
Uh-oh. Lou, what's
If I'm
going
honest,
on?
He ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Yeah, sure.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
Yeah.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge.
Okay.
Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Yeah, do I have to go to a specific spot in order to do that? Let's go find out. Also, I do realize that the music has brightened up now, which is good. So over here. Okay, so this is at Blackthorn. Hey there.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now?
Well, we've known each other for
I
5
told
years.
you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up.
Wow.
It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Yeah, out with that, old man.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You
I
got
guess.
what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
Maybe you can tell us where you found this thing? Or maybe where we can find it? So, Mr. Blackthorn gets back to
I
blacksmithing.
always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
Yes, we do.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Yeah.
Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Oh, great. Well, if it gets us forward in progress.
I like it.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
Of course you
I
did.
think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop.
Oh, interesting.
Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Why are you taking stuff off of me now?
There's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Cair Northern. That was it.
I guess I'm contributing now.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind.
You don't want part of the fun?
While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Hope so. Alright. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. So yeah, this is where it's now basically expected that you'll do this.